Clementine. Welcome to the Zepparella Learning Channel. This is my 5th video in my series of meditation exercises for drummers or for anyone who wants to expand their creative endeavors into the esoteric, into the world of awareness. I'm getting punchy, it's getting late. Okay, so in the 4th video, we started playing with sound, and we started listening to a click track and playing one beat on the first note of each measure, and then seeing what rose in that awareness. How does that awareness change, and what are the things that come up when we're trying to do something? Something even as simple as just playing one note. Now in this video, we're going to play a beat, and we're going to see what it's like to play a beat from awareness, from a non-reactive place. It's going to give us a big insight into what happens as we sit down and play the drums. What is that background noise going on there? And what can we let go of in order to play a little more freely? So again, take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, and just assume the position. I always wanted to say that. Just get into a nice meditative position, sitting or lying, however you decide is best for you. If you're a drummer, you may want to sit at the drum kit for this one. If you're not a drummer, you might want to just have something that you can hit or play along with. Rattle, tambourine, shaker, 2 blocks, a can of peas, I don't know. Okay, so just take a nice deep breath and see if you can fall underneath that river of thought, that river of doing, of all of the day's activities. And see if you can't just fall right into that field of awareness. Beneath thought, into pure experience, becoming the observer. In this awareness, what I'd like you to do is I'd like to just have you gently fall into that center of the chest, that pool of the heart space. Bring your awareness there, just softly. If it helps, maybe you imagine that behind your eyes is a soft, small white feather just hanging there in the darkness. I always see mine as kind of spotlit. Little white feather hanging behind the eyes in the wide space of the head. And let's watch as that feather starts to drift down behind the nose, behind the mouth, behind the chin, into that wide expanse of throat, back of the neck and the front of the throat. Just falling into the awareness of that space while keeping that spotlight attention on that little white feather falling down, entering that wide expanse of chest between the shoulders, in front of the shoulder blades, and between the tops of the arms, And as we watch that little feather becoming more and more aware of the space in the chest, that awareness of space, and watch as that little feather settles and just alights right in the pool of the heart, right into the heart center. And as it rests there, it sinks down, fading, until now what we're left with is awareness of the pool of the heart. Notice what this awareness is like. Does it feel open, expanded? Can you feel the awareness expanding through the body, through the torso, down to the hips, through the legs, to the toes, down the arms, to the tip of the fingers? This still awareness of the heart, this expanded awareness, just drifting through the body, out the pores even maybe, into the space around us. Pure awareness. Who told us to keep our awareness inside the body? And with the eyes closed and resting in this awareness, resting in this heart energy, I'd like you to pick up the drumsticks or the thing that you'd like to make sound with. So we're going to play the simplest of drum beats. Bass drum on the 1 and 3, snare drum on the 2 and 4, 8th note hi-hat. I'm going to count for a couple measures, and then you come in when you're ready. All the time staying in this awareness. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Observing awareness. What was that like to play a beat in awareness? Did you feel like you had to pop out of that awareness? Did you feel the mind come over? Did you start to listen more closely to your thoughts or to that internal voice? What was the sensation like in the body? Was there tension that arose? Was there a feeling of efforting? A feeling of joy? A feeling of dread? Was it uncomfortable? Was there a feeling of failing or of accomplishing? These are the things to observe as we play. These are the things to notice. And actually we're noticing everything that arises. So again, if your eyes are open, let's close them again. Just take a nice deep breath and fall like that feather right into that wide open awareness of heart. Feel the stillness here. Hear the silence within all the sound. And now let's play again, remaining in the heart. If as you play you fall out, see if you can use your breath to fall back in. There we go. Taking a breath. Falling back into this awareness. What rose? What did you find there as you were playing? The things that rise and the things that seem solid, those things are a good place to look for what we're attached to. Is there a strong feeling of frustration of not playing exactly with the click track? Is there tension around that? Does tension develop? Do you tighten up because you're not playing exactly with the click? Is there a feeling of failure if you don't play exactly on it? Is there a judgment about doing the whole thing, about sitting down and listening to a meditation. In letting go of these things, not in not experiencing them, not in not observing, not in not allowing them to arise. Everything rises of its own accord. But when we let go of our attachment, we let go of our reactivity, which means that we can really fully experience it without adding a whole bunch of other stuff to it. I can experience the rising up of wanting to play on the beat, the frustration of not wanting to do it wrong. But if I just allow that to rise without reacting to it, maybe that tension doesn't appear. Anyway, something to think about or not think. If you're still in a meditative pose, just begin to open your eyes, move the body. Realize you don't need to come out of that heart energy ever. You get to live there if you want to. And it's possible, I hear. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Lots of love.